The Guyana Tourism Authority hosted its second mixology training in New Amsterdam earlier today, where almost 30 participants benefited from a new skill. More in this report. The Guyana Tourism Authority conducted its second mixology training in Region 6 at the Leisure Inn Hotel in New Amsterdam earlier today that sought to improve the tourism sector in Berbice. The theory aspect of the session was conducted in the morning by Mr. Chaitram Prasad and Mr. Anil Singh, while the afternoon session was focused on the practical aspect of building drinks and preparing garnishes. Mr. Prasad, who is the Training and Development Officer attached to the Guyana Tourism Authority, provided an overview of the event to reporters.
It deals basically with persons who are in the tourism industry and dealing with bars and restaurants. So waiters, waitress, and persons, bartenders, and persons who are in the customer service industry. And a lot of persons are looking to get into the industry of mixing drinks for whatever reason, I'm not sure. I think it has to do with the industry booming and more and more persons becoming social, I would guess. But people see this business as a lucrative business, and they're trying to master their skills in this area. And yes, there was a demand for it. So the first time we did it, we had like 44 persons trained, and now I think we have just about 25 to 30 people here.
The training attracted a number of young participants who are willing to learn this new skill.
It is normal to have any kind of person attend these trainings. Many times we work through the tourism committees, many times we work through the RDC and the NDCs and the committees that are within the regions, the regional committees. And we find that they will put this information out, and we have a response from all kinds of persons. So, of course, we don't discriminate. Any person who attends, we impart the knowledge to them.
Mr. Prasad told reporters about what the training entailed.
In theory, we cover everything from bartending 101, types of bartender, how do you become a bartender, bartending skills that you need to learn, the whole perception and how a bartender should carry themselves, the roles of a bartender, that is. On the practical side, we touch from every single thing as it relates to setting up a bar location, how it should be set up, how time management, organizing, how to cut a line from the start there, right? How to present garnishes on the drink, how to have your station clean and well maintained. So Anil, who is the person that deals mainly with that, is an experienced bartender. So he will teach everyone the steps from simply making a sweet and sour mix or a simple syrup, all the way to building a cocktail.
Mr. Singh facilitated the second session in the afternoon, which first familiarized the participants with the workstation.
There's two types of shakers. This one is called the standard shaker. This one has a strainer here built in, right? This one is more for like amateur use, home use. This one is a professional Boston shaker. This one is like professional bartenders. This one is easier to use, faster to use, right? This is a professional shaker. These are called jiggers, right? The measurements are 2 ounce, 1 ounce, right? You use it like this, you flip, right? You must have a sharp, very sharp knife for garnish preparation, for cutting limes and everything. Sharp, very sharp cutting board, right? You must have a nice cutting board. Bar spoons, right? You must have bar spoons to do mixing and to do layering. I'm going to show you guys how you layer with it later, right? You must have muddles, right? This is to press limes and mints and herbs and pepper and all that stuff. You must have a strainer, right? A large strainer, small strainer. This is a different type of strainer here too. This one is called a hard tone strainer. This one you use with a Boston shaker like this, right? To capture ice, capture citrus seeds and what's not. Right? This is how you hold like this, right? Ice scoops. You must have ice scoops. You must have beakers for storage, storing on syrups, juices, anything. The cloth is a tool. You must have a nice clean. If it's microfiber, it's better.
He then demonstrated how to prepare garnishes and build drinks.
Right? You get rid of the core here. Eliminate the core. Right? And then cut your wedges. So now when you serve this now, the lime is all open. So this is the half moon pineapple cut, right? So I put an incision just like the lime. right? So boom, right? Or if I'm going to put it on the hurricane glass, I'm going to watch for the shape of my glass, and I'm going to make the incision there and put it in a glass, just for example, right? You can cut out this here to get out the seeds, right? That's one way you can cut, right? Or if you want to flip and do some nice triangles like these, right? You can follow YouTube too. You on YouTube, you can see how to cut all sorts of garnishes, right? There's different ways to cut orange peels and foam presented so that anybody around the bar is going to see the drink, right? If you're going to hide like this, you hide it in, right? Hold it, so present it to one. And most importantly,
smile.
This type of training will also be extended to other regions in Guyana to boost the tourism industry, as it addresses both customer service and mixology that are in demand with the growing tourism sector. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.